2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. Hello golf fans, Luke Elvey here, and I'm delighted to be joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beamer in the booth. And Beamer, the juices are flowing. This quest for the FedEx Cup has begun.
Tell you what, the folks at home are in for some kind of treat. The action out there has been sensational. Looking forward to seeing how this week shakes out.
Let's get down to the action. You liked that, didn't you? The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an underpass score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's in a share of third place. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Solid putt, that. And back to the course with the live action.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. The third hole at TPC Southwind, Rich, the first of the par fives on the golf course. A lot of water in play. You need to be brave if you're going for this in two.
More golf balls hit into the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour. An excellent reason why. You get a little careless, that water on the right-hand side is going to gobble up that second shot.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
On a nice line.
Oh, that's a ripper. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Going with the 7. This one needs to kick left.
And he's safely on the green.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Now over to Colin Morikawa. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is on a stupendous line.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. going with the hybrid. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. A quality shot, that.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will move into 6 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green.
Roars going up around the golf course.
Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Okay, time to return to the action. From about 100 yards.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
The look at that the whole way. That is absolutely brilliant.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
That was special.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, that's a nice line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Currently in first position. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. That's 9 under par for the round. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
And now we go to the 11th, where this happened just a moment ago.
This was her 3rd. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Nicely done.
A good look at a birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
Wonderful shot. Now, current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Nicely done. Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Outstanding shot, high quality. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one's tracking.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Oh, almost went in. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Now this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 13th.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. The closing 9 at TPC Southwind has so many difficult holes, and this 12th reach is just yet another example.
This green, Luke, for some odd reason, seems to be a little bit more firm than the other greens on this golf course. So be aware of that. Second shots could go bounding over the green if you're not careful.
They get a little ground draw here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look. Looks good.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 155.
Yeah, tidy looking shot, that one.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
I don't mind the look of this. Good putt, that. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Opting for the 5-iron. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. Yeah, well played.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Let's return to live play now. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Second shot here on the 15th.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Like the look of this one. Quality golf continues now, 16 under par, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks like it's going left. Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
This is a beauty of a third.
Well, that was an absolute beauty, Rich. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Great touch.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in. It starts off on a good line.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal a victory with a birdie. Sadly, this one will make a splash. And here we are with the third shot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Outstanding approach shot. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. And in it goes. Victory for our player. What a performance.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.